بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hello. How do you do?
Hi. Hi.
Meeting new people.
I met a lot of new people this time.
Why do you think it's funny? You met some strange characters, didn't you?
Some were very strange. Some
Well, I think you
were
were quite popular with them.
okay. Some were normal.
I think you were quite popular. With
I
some-
had fun with Tom.
I think you were quite popular with some people.
Not just me, I had my partner also.
What partner?
Your wife and me both had something in common.
No, I think you got more attention.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyways,
That's not the point of discussion here.
tell me, meeting new people. What's the skill? How do you achieve it? What do you think? How to get right?
Okay, now see, meeting new people back home is
What's back home?
here.
Which is?
I would know
mean
this.
Pakistan?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean Pakistan. I would know the sort of people I'm going to see because I do understand the mentality that we have here.
Which is scary, huh?
Which, yes.
Right.
And for the very first time in life, while I was coming back to Karachi, I felt that fear that, oh my God, I have to go back to the same mindset. I actually had that and you know I had that look on my face while I was getting off the plane. But
What is that mindset? Let's talk on that for a moment.
that
And
mindset
this
is very
and-
closed and very.
And this is becoming a local topic, so maybe we should switch languages, but I don't know.
Do we want to?
I don't know. Your call.
No, I would keep
Okay,
it in
I'll let
English.
you
I
go.
really don't care about.
And you don't really care if they understand
really
or who
don't
cares,
care,
right?
yeah.
Why have you become so, I don't care?
This trip has done a lot of damage. You've killed it for me!
No, I've since I gave up that current affairs thing, for a while at least, let's see how long I can sustain not being in it. I love that career. But yeah, I've been, like, for the past 7 weeks, I think I've just been pretty much away. Came here for about a week
And
and
you're
a half.
normal now.
Yeah, thank you, exactly.
You're normal. I told Bina.
Did you feel that?
I told Bina, I said, Bina, he's normal now.
Why, okay, I want you to comment on that.
Because for the past 1 year,
Yeah.
I guess a lot was happening, as in work-wise. Lots of frustration, lots of anger, lots of stress.
I was
lots
on
of
the edge, huh?
irritation, lots of agitation, and I guess you and me and like whatever our team members, eventually it was affecting the entire project and us in person, and not just work life but also personal life, because eventually we had to go and take it out somewhere else.
Mhm.
So yes, you really calm down.
That's interesting because you know, I'll be honest. When I gave up this current affairs thing, there's this. It was a tough decision.
I'm sure.
You know, it's money, it's exposure, your
It's a job.
celeb status. It's more than a job actually. You know, it was just of that, and I had the same. I mean, you saw me. You've been alhamdulillah with me for long enough to see. Every morning it was a struggle, and it was a self-searching
It was
question.
worse
What am I
day by
doing?
day, yeah.
And every day I was getting more frustrated with what I'm doing. And it was just hurting me at some level.
Yeah.
It was just hurting my soul at some level.
Yeah.
And I feel, now that you've just said it, I feel that I think my voice has toned down.
You have calmed down now.
And it's
I
just,
remember, you know why? Because yesterday when we were screaming at the lounge, you're like, shh, shh, don't scream, lower down the volume, don't
Interesting.
scream, don't scream.
interesting
Because
catch.
it was a normal tone, it was a normal pitch that we normally talk in.
Interesting
And
catch.
suddenly you were like, calm down, tone down, don't increase
And that's
your
me,
pace.
huh?
And me and Bina, and eventually it was me first and Bina second, we're just looking at each other, we're like, we're normal. This is how we talk.
but for me, normal is this. This is how I would talk normally. Anyways, so we started meeting new people, so maybe we're going to digress from that for now. We'll come back to that later. But yeah, this has calmed, and when you said you were scared of going back to the same attitude,
Yeah.
I'm going to be very honest, we met some strange characters on the plane, in the lounge.
I almost had my heart almost stopped
Yeah.
beating for
It
2
was
minutes.
just strange fortune that Veena and I were sitting in one row together, and right behind us Ayesha had the window seat, and the whole lounge, the whole All seats were taken except for two.
Except for two.
And one was next to you. What are the odds it's going to happen? And even every time somebody walked past my house, I'm like, oh, poor girl, she's going to be stuck with this person for 4 hours and 5 hours. I'm not being unfair, okay? And I'm not commenting on people what God has made them. I'm commenting on what they've made themselves.
It's on God.
So please, I'm going to comment.
God has made
brutally
all
here.
of us.
Yeah, I'm going to be brutal about it. Just crass, rude, obnoxious, completely lack of civility, lack of sensitivity, lack of culture. And somebody, I said all this on Twitter, so somebody commented that you measuring people by the Western yardstick, and like we're saying I'm a pseudo Western. There's nothing Western or Eastern about being civil or cultured.
No.
You have to be decent.
While we were there, I actually saw differences in how males see females.
No one stares at you.
No one stares at you like you're
They
a
don't
commodity
even make
in a
eye
market.
contact.
No, they don't.
Making eye contact.
Remember, I
is
kept asking you, why do they keep looking down on the floor and keep walking? How do you? And you said, okay, they will not look into your eyes.
Making eye contact.
And even when we used to go out for dinners, I mean, you could completely tell the difference on how the Western people saw us, and then the Desis.
So lots of Indians,
Desis, lots of Indians, I'm sure a lot of them were Pakistanis too. You could just tell the difference.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the mindset I didn't want it to come back to.
Civilized world does not even make eye contact. They will not make eye contact. Eye contact basically means some sort of engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And civilized people don't.
And they don't see a female as a commodity walking down on the street, which they have all the rights to stare at from head to toe.
You know what's interesting? Civilized people, and we've talked about this in our shows, and here we
experienced it. Babe.
Here I'm going to admit I've been around. I'm just going to say this much. I've seen a lot of world. Alhamdulillah. Even half naked, I don't know what's the word, go-go girls dancing on a pole, no one's going to misbehave with them the way we misbehave with a woman in a burqa.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
In civilized world, a girl on a pole dancing absolutely naked will get more respect
than our
than,
females fully
on our
covered
street.
walking on the street. I agree.
Which is very, very sad.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not a reflection on the woman. It is a reflection on the people misbehaving with her or just staring at her. I mean, you end up going to these places and seeing such things happening in front of your eyes, and you realize what an embarrassment we've become.
It is.
And I wouldn't blame politics. I wouldn't blame media. I wouldn't blame anyone for it. It's coming from us, and it's gonna boil to that very old discussion. We're sexually frustrated.
Which you can refer to.
Which you can refer to. It's an
Later
old
on.
show. Maybe you'd put a link there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are highly, and it's not Pakistani only, mind you.
No. That's why I said Indians,
Pakistani,
Pakistanis,
Bangladeshi,
Sri Lankans, I wouldn't
PRC,
say.
mainland China. Pretty bad. Some Japanese men are really out of control at times, even though they have no frustrations, but they just kind of strange in the head.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, primarily us DNA, the Indo-Pakistan DNA, the subcontinent DNA.
Yeah.
It's no, it's a funny DNA.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching this. We invite your hate mail.
With respect.
I'm not going to even say that anymore. If you misbehave in a certain way, if you're
That says a
disrespectful,
lot about you.
it's just you. I know you're using anonymous accounts. It doesn't matter whether we or people know your identity or not. When you misbehave or act like a total twit, reflect on yourself and see what you're doing, where you're going in life, what's your plan. I would like a lot of Pakistanis, Indians to consider and see who they've become and how they're seen in the world, and where do you think you're going.
And I guess we've seen that and we've experienced it.
Seen it repeatedly.
The amount of, there was a difference in dealing with us and with the other foreigners.
Yeah.
You could
Oh,
see
yeah, they
that,
treat us
and you could
completely
tell that. You could feel that difference.
The world treats us poorly.
It does.
Unfortunately, think about it. Think of what you're building for yourself. You can abuse me. You can abuse her. You can write nasty comments. It's okay. Go ahead, do it. You're just showing who you are. your words will have an effect on us,
Mhm.
or anybody else for that matter.
Mhm.
You're just reinforcing your badness to yourself. So may God help you. May God help everyone, and I just hope that this region does better because it has such great potential. The Indian race is a beautiful race. Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, we're very intelligent people. We're probably the most intelligent race
Very, yeah, a lot
in
of
the world.
talent. Yes.
We're a good-looking race. We have good genes. We're a healthy race. We've got everything. This region has everything. And don't wait for your politicians or leaders or heroes to come and change your lives. Do it yourself. You don't have to wait for anyone. If you can't do it yourself, then trust me, no leader can do it for you anyways.
Agree.
Great. So thank you so much. We did start the topic with how to meet new people. We'll save that for another time.